Hey, as you can see, we're fixing to put some zippers in these cowboy boots. As you see, I've already marked out where the zipper's supposed to be. And I'm cutting down through there using my big leather scissors. Now I grab a hold of the smaller ones and get down in there a little bit deeper. What we're using on these is I believe it's number 5 millimeter zipper and brass, soft brass yet. So there you go. See, we're cutting down the other side. We're going to do this to both boots. I've already measured it, where the zipper was going to be, how big my opening was supposed to be. Now I'm getting down in there and I'm cutting kind of a little half moon type deal. Set that one aside and do the same thing to the other one. Measure it, make sure it's right top and bottom. The zipper itself is 1 3/4 inches wide. And now when I put it in there, I'm going to center that brass metal teeth with the seam where the seam was. That way it gives me equal amount of tape either side, and don't have to worry about missing the zipper tape when I go ahead and stitch it up. Now I'm just repeating what I did on the other boot, cutting down through there. I'll switch scissors, and I believe on this one I have to use my knife because it seemed like a tight fit down in there. And excuse me, in the seam they had some extra leather when they pulled the seam together. They had a wad of leather stuck in there, so or maybe I did cut through all the way through there. But anyhow, there we go. Yep, that was right. It doesn't really take long to do this. I think the whole job from start to finish takes about 35 minutes, 35 to 45 minutes, something like that. Now there I'm just kind of measuring out how long my zipper's going to be. I stuck it down inside that boot about 1 inch, and I brought it up to just right at where the fancy stitching is on the upper end of the boot. I stopped it there. It keeps it stay down a little bit, protects the zipper. And when I do zippers, I like to use the double-sided tape. I find that works a lot better than trying to get in there and glue. Because when you go to put the zipper in, you always get glue on the zipper teeth and just everything gets all gummed up in there. So I got to the point where I use double back tape, and I find that works pretty good. So I can get in there and stitch. I should really use side cutters when I cut that zipper chain like that, but them scissors, been through a lot. I've had them a long time, and I've cut a lot of zippers. Now, but on the bigger ones, I use side cutters. Go ahead and do the other one just like I did the first side. You'll see in a minute when I start installing the double-sided tape. I don't think you need to use double-sided tape all the way from the bottom all the way to the top, so I just cut random size pieces and put them in there. When I get my zipper tape, I usually get it by the feet or by the yard, whichever happens to be cheaper. So, and my zipper pulls, those are some I had laying around. Sometimes I get shoes or boots or whatever, purses that customers bring in. They're too badly tore up, so I scavenge the zipper pulls off them. Excuse me. And I think that's what I did here. I had some black zipper pulls. Now I could have used brown, but I didn't have brown in the solid brass. I had stainless steel, and the guy kind of wanted brass. And here I am putting the pull on. It makes it a whole lot easier, I find, when you put the zipper pull on before you get too far into the installation of it. And if you've ever worked with zipper material, they got like little nubbies. Well, I usually like to put the nubbies so they're facing up. Makes it a lot easier to get the zipper pull on. Now you can put them on upside down, but I just have a phobia about putting them on with the little nubbies facing upward. And believe it or not, there is a front and back on a zipper. So you got to kind of take that into consideration too. Now you can see I'm starting to put the double back tape in. And again, I cut at random lengths. This is, there's no set rules. Some people use seamstress bias tape. They heat it and stick it on there. Well, I haven't got an iron out here in the shop, so I just go ahead and do it that way. And do yourself a favor, don't take the tape off until you're ready to install a zipper or whatever you want to stick together. keeps the dirt and keeps everything from sticking to you. Here, I believe I do make I usually do put 2 pieces at the top. And then I just fill in with the other pieces. Again, there's no rules. And I'm not a good rule follower anyways. I do whatever's easy for me. Gets the job done. Now, when it comes time to stitch up the zipper in, I use my 29-4 Singer for stitching the zippers in. I find it works a whole lot easier than trying to do it on any of my other machines. And the 29-4, that's what it's for. That's what I've got. But you can do it on any as long as you've got a head on it that'll spin 360 degrees. Now I was going to use quick set super glue down in that very bottom, but I changed my mind. I figured I'd use rubber cement or barge like I used for putting soles on. But you'll see here in a minute where I decide I'll go ahead and use different glue. Now, I think I did on that one. I did use a little bit, but I pulled it off before it dried. And also that super glue gets in the teeth and it will seal it up down there. But when I stitch it in, I'll run across the bottom from side to side. You got to be very careful that you don't bend your needle. But what I do is I'll separate the zipper tape down there, and then I'll stitch till I hit a hard spot. Just move just a little bit and run the needle back down, stitch across till I hit something hard, pick her up a little bit, sneak across till I can get the needle set back down in again. Go ahead and stitch it, and that closes the bottom off. So I get my pot of barge cement, put a little bit on there, just help to keep that zipper closed at the bottom. It's down far enough that it should never come undone down there. But rather be safe than sorry. Spend an extra minute or two trying to get it. And the barge, it's like I say, it's a rubber cement, so it will make it a little bit waterproof in there. So if the customer does happen to step in a puddle, he don't get a rush of water going in that opening right there. I've seen where some people take like a bathtub silicone and just put a little dab down there. Use clear. Well, I'm going to jump out of here and just let the video play out. And if you made it this far, thanks for watching the video. Watch it to the end. If you would, leave a comment, subscribe. I could use more subscribers. If you see yourself liking this, please hit the subscribe. It'll let YouTube know that people are actually watching these videos. And I might reach 1,000 here before too long. So I appreciate it if you just keep watching the video. And watch it all the way to the end. Thank you. Alright, you've seen how I put it, zippers in cowboy boots. Took me probably half hour, 45 minutes from start to finish. So I think time for a cigar, time for an adult beverage. Now, is that the right way or the wrong way? Don't know. That's how I do it. Haven't had any complaints. They hold. They're in there solid. As you can see, I used double back tape. I measured my opening. This tape is an inch and a half. We measure for it. Yeah, it's 1 3/4 wide. So what I did is I put the zipper dead center. If you noticed, I put the zipper dead center where that seam was. Give me the room on either side to run two double stitch all the way down through. And that's it. No muss, no fuss. Customer will be happy. Like I say, that's the way I've done it. That's the way I was shown how to do it. You could get fancier and make yourself something like some piping and put it around the bare edge. After you cut it, or you take slicker, slick down through there, and round it over. That's kind of what I did. I used a little bit of wax, slicked it real quick, so it doesn't give any furry edges. But, like I say, they're done. The customer come pick them up. He had me do it because he couldn't get his foot. He's an old gentleman, and his foot doesn't bend, so it slides down into the boot. I've been having to do a lot of these. I used, I think it's number 5 zipper. And, you know, that's it. That's all I can really tell you. It's not a hard job. It makes it easier if you got a machine like that right there. That's a, that machine there is 100 years old. That's a Singer 29-4. That's not the thing. But that's basically what I use that machine for. Putting zippers in. I got the other big one sitting over here, actually behind me. That doesn't quite get down into here. But you got to be very ginger when you get down to the end of the zipper. On that machine, you'll snap a needle. So what I do is I get down in there and the best I can. And before I put it in there, I opened the zipper up so it had a place to kind of jump across. It's all in timing. But like I say, they're done. Call a customer, have them pick them up, and it's all good. Now we've been busy in the shop. I had probably this week I had, I believe, 25 pairs of shoes and boots. Got them all done. This is the last pair. So, and here we are, only Wednesday. You know, I don't think I know I haven't put a video out putting zippers in boots. I imagine there's somebody probably has. Probably some does it a little bit quicker, a little bit neater. But that's just the way I do it. So, I'm not going to ramble on. I'm going to move on to the next one. Finish my cigar and work on maybe cutting out some knife sheaths or whatever. So, I know this one's early. Usually I put them out on Friday, but this job come in, and I figured I'll just go ahead and do it. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here, go do something make some more money. Cowboy's out. Have a good day. Bye now.